This video will help you as you complete your registration form. In a few weeks, you will be registering for the summer and then the fall semesters. Please note that each student has a unique registration date for each semester, and you will receive a unique PIN for each term. If you have courses in which you have failed, received a W or WF, please note you will also be required to repeat them as soon as possible. And then during the fall, you may only sign up for courses which are on your projection. Prior to this, you should have completed the following steps to identify information that was required, which included who is your advisor for registration. This is your future advisor listed on SAP. You should have identified your registration time as sent to you in an email from the registrar's office. However, this information can also be found on the Banner website. And we would have discussed what is a PIN and when will you use it. Now you are ready to start your advising process. In order to complete this process, you will be completing your registration form, submitting it on Blackboard and meeting with your advisor if required, and your PINs will be emailed to you prior to registration. Okay, so in order to complete your registration form, you should have created a screenshot of your projection from SAP. You will need to download the advising registration form on Blackboard. You will be completing the form and then submitting it in your advising class. The next question that comes up is, how do we complete our form? Part 1 of the form, found here, is your personal information. Once you enter in your name, ID, advisor's name, and date, there are 3 additional areas to complete. In order to complete this, we will proceed to SAP. When you log into SAP, you will see the menu on the top of the screen. Please click Academic History. Towards the bottom of the page, on your academic history, you will see your GPA as well as the courses you are currently registered in with your absences listed. It is this area that provides the information required to complete the top of the form. The first item that is requested is the GPA. This can be found here, and you will place on your form here. Secondly, the form asks, how many credits are you enrolled in this term or semester? This can be found here in your academic history and will be placed here on your registration form. Lastly, we will need to know how many total credits have you earned. On your academic history on SAP, this is found here, and then on your form, it will be completed here. We will skip to the end of the form and complete the course information before answering the questions. Page 2 of the form includes your summer courses, fall courses, and an area for you to paste your projection. We will begin with the projection. A projection is a list of courses that you will be taking in the future, and it guides you as you go to register. In a previous step, you should have went to your projection report and saved it as a screenshot. Now you're going to paste it into this area, and how you will do this is from Word, you will click Insert, then choose to insert a photo. You're going to choose to insert a photo from a file and then select your screenshot. Please note that screenshots are commonly stored on your desktop, like this. Okay, now that I have my projection there, I will be able to use the information on my projection as well as the following information to complete which courses I will be taking in the summer and the fall. Please note your advisor will review this, so if you make any mistakes, it's okay, we will guide you. If you were conditionally admitted, or if you needed to take developmental courses, you may have started off in some courses that started with the number 0. For example, DMT 010 or ALL 040. When we start in these courses the next term, we will transition to the 100 level course, such as Gen 110 or Gen 140. These items will also appear on your projection. If you were enrolled in 100 level courses when you entered Zayed University, next semester you will transition to these second semester courses. The following semester, students will transition from semester 2 courses to semester 3 courses. Please note, you should not be enrolled in semester 3 courses unless you have completed all of the courses for semester 2, with the exception of the English 3 course. This is a general guide on how the courses build upon each other. Every semester, you are required to take math, English, and advising until you complete the sequence. Additionally, some students may take Advising 101 more than one time. Courses here, listed in black, are developmental courses, which may or may not be taken by students, depending on their abilities and their test scores. Courses in purple represent first semester courses that are traditionally taken. Courses in green are identified for second semester courses, and courses in red are traditionally taken during the third term. There is one exception with the Arabic language sequence. Islamic 135 and Emir Studies 255 may be taken in any order. So now we will return to our form. So what we are completing is this area towards the top. This is where we are going to indicate if we are going to take any summer courses and which ones we plan on taking. The first thing we will need to consider is how many courses you are allowed to take during the summer semester. If your GPA is 2.26 or above, you are allowed to register for 2 courses. If your cumulative GPA is below this, you will be restricted to registering for 1 course. New students at Zayed University in their first semester can register for 2 courses, and their registration may be adjusted after GPAs are announced. Please note that you should retake courses the following semester after you have received a failing grade, a W, or a WF. Now that you know how many courses you can take, you will need to learn how to look up the course availability on Banner. This can be done without a pin and is easily accessed.
Hello, and welcome to the Zayed University Registration Guide brought to you by the Department of Advising and Academic Development. This tutorial will walk you through the process of planning your courses and registering for your next semester. From the student login page, you will see a link that says Banner Web. Click on that. This is the home page for Banner Self-Service. To look up the class schedule before the registration period begins, you can click on Class Schedule. This page will ask you to select a term. In order to choose a term, you can use the drop-down menu to select the term for which you are trying to register. Once you have selected the term, press Submit. The class schedule search allows you to set the parameters for the courses that you're searching. For example, if your advisor has told you that you need to register for Call 110, you can search for the subject colloquy. You can write in the number 110, and you can choose the correct campus. You don't want to register in the wrong one. Once you've selected those 3 items, then you can press Class Search. The results of your search will be found here. You will find all the sections of the particular course you are looking for listed. You will also find important information such as the time that the class meets and the days that it meets. TRU means Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and MW means Monday, Wednesday. You can also find the room that it is expected to be held in and the instructor who will be teaching it. If it says TBA under instructor, then that means that it is to be announced and the class has not yet been assigned to a particular faculty. Another important information that you can find here is the section number and the CRN. The CRN is the 5-digit code. In this example, it's 21700. You can use the CRN for a quick and easy registration later on. So please make note of the CRNs for the courses that you want to take. After you have planned your schedule, you must wait for the assigned date that your registration will open.
Through the student login page on Zayed University's website. Here's a short video on how to do this.
Hello, and welcome to the Zayed University Registration Guide brought to you by the department.
Now that you know which courses will be offered, you can enter in the course information on your registration form. In order to do this, you will enter in the subject code. The subject code consists of 3 letters representing the subject in which the course is housed in, and then you will enter in the course code, which will be 3 numbers. This is an overview of all of the subjects and their acronyms. This may prove helpful in a future term. If you are looking for a course, such as English 3, please keep in mind that the subject acronym will change your ability to see it. If you are looking for English 3 in GEN or General Education, you will not find GEN 240 because it is housed in the English subject. Now that we've completed our summer classes, we will need to complete our fall classes here. Now, for your fall classes, please note that you will only be able to choose from classes which are listed on your projection. You will use the same information and to include the subject codes and course codes. Any courses that you have received a W, WF, or failing grade will need to be completed as soon as possible. For some courses, you will not find availability in the summer, and you will have to wait until the fall semester. Retaking these courses early ensures that your GPA is repaired. You will continue to add classes until you have completed the required number of courses. If your cumulative GPA is a 2.26 or higher, you are required to take 5 classes. If your GPA is below this, you are required to take 4. And if you are a new student, you will sign up for 5 classes, and we will adjust your registration based on your GPA after it is announced. Now we will come to the second part of the worksheet, as some questions relate to information that you previously filled out on your course request. The second part of the worksheet can be found here. Here are 5 questions in order to help you think through important policies and decisions that you need to make. The first question says, did you receive a W or WF for any class this term or semester? If so, which classes? This is to get you thinking about the fact that if you have received a W or WF, We should see this course in your registration request for summer or fall, whichever semester the course is first available in.
This tutorial will walk you.
Question 2 is asking if your GPA falls below a 2.26 and we need to remove a class from your registration. What would you prefer us to drop? This allows us to modify your registration as per your preferences while you are away during the summer. It is important here to list for summer and fall semesters, as we may be dropping courses in either one of them. Please note you cannot drop Gen 120 Life Skills, a math class, or an English class. If you do not indicate any preferences here, your advisor will make a decision for you based on the appearance of your schedule.
Through the process of.
The third question asks which days and times do you prefer to have class? This is a great place to say you would like morning classes versus afternoon classes, or that you would prefer to have Wednesdays off. Please note that it is very hard to schedule more than one day off per week and usually results in an unbalanced schedule. This is an ideal schedule that you would like to have. However, it is not something we can guarantee will be possible. Question number 4. Is there a class that you believe you may fail this semester? If so, which one? Please highlight here if your advisor should be especially watching for your grades in particular courses, as we know that you may need to be re-registered in them at a later date.
Planning your courses and.
One thing to note is until you have failed a class, you cannot sign up for it in Banner again. So if you believe you are going to fail Gen 110, for example, we cannot add it to your registration until you have completely and truly failed it. That's something to keep in mind. And lastly, question 5 asks if you are a student registered with SAS or Student Accessibility Services. This is a department on campus that helps students that have a wide range of disabilities or learning challenges. If you are registered with SAS, how many courses do you plan to enroll in? And what special time restraints do you have due to your accommodations such as medical appointments and physical therapy?
Registering for your next semester.
Once you have completed the questions, you will be ready to upload your registration board on Blackboard. You will find a link in your Advising 100 or Advising 101 course. Once your form has been approved by your advisor, you will receive a PIN by email before your registration day. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any concerns or questions, please contact your advisor.
From the student login page, you will see a link that says Banner Web. Click on that. This is the home page for Banner Self-Service. To look up the class schedule before the registration period begins, you can click on Class Schedule. This page will ask you to select a term. In order to choose a term, you can use the drop-down menu to select the term for which you are trying to register. Once you have selected the term, press Submit. The class schedule search allows you to set the parameters for the courses that you're searching. For example, if your advisor has told you that you need to register for Call 110, you can search for the subject colloquy. You can write in the number 110, and you can choose the correct campus. You don't want to register in the wrong one. Once you've selected those 3 items, then you can press Class Search. The results of your search will be found here. You will find all the sections of the particular course you are looking for listed. You will also find important information such as the time that the class meets and the days that it meets. TRU means Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and MW means Monday, Wednesday. You can also find the room that it is expected to be held in and the instructor who will be teaching it. If it says TBA under instructor, then that means that it is to be announced, and the class has not yet been assigned to a particular faculty. Another important information that you can find here is the section number and the CRN. The CRN is the 5-digit code. In this example, it's 21700. You can use the CRN for a quick and easy registration later on, so please make note of the CRNs for the courses that you want to take. After you have planned your schedule, you must wait for the assigned date that your registration will open.